Hi guys, welcome back or to my channel. My name is Angela and I'm in a slump. So right now I'm currently on winter intercession, and something I've noticed within my first week is I am very lazy. Last semester was just so chaotic. I had so much going on. I don't know, I just feel like I was on a constant like go, go, go. And now that everything's slowed down, I just have no urgency to do anything. I know that sounds really bad, and it is, and that's why I want to make this video to kind of hold myself accountable and to kind of getting back into that flow, because it's like I only have a month of free time until I have to go back into school, and I really want to take advantage of that. So while I was in school, I was able to read like 4 books a week, and it's been a week and I haven't read anything. I've probably started like the first 5 pages of like 3 books, and then I would just set it down and then never touch it again. So that's not ideal. So I have 2 books with me right here that I want to at least work towards making progress to. So one is Heart for Christmas. I got this at Barnes & Noble, and it's supposed to be an advent calendar type of book, and then you have to open it, and I thought that was so cute. The thing is, I only did December 1st. We're on, what's today? December 13th is when I'm filming this. It's supposed to be this deep into the book. I am not that deep into the book. I only read up to here, so I have a lot of catching up to do. But I am going to be reading another book. Don't judge me. It's The Love Hypothesis. I know this is very much 2021 book talk. I mean, I know it's a very basic book, and I know a good amount of people like it. So I'm hoping this is kind of the book that gets the ball rolling. But I work tonight. I work a night shift. So I have spent my day doing nothing. So I'm going to use the time I have before work to start reading, and then I'm going to see what kind of progress I can make before my shift. I know I get off a little early today because I'm not closing, so hopefully I'll have some time after work. So yeah, let's see how much progress I can make. Hello, update from my bed. So I'm trying to read this book. Thoughts, it sucks. This book is horrible. Okay, this is gonna be really difficult. I am just not enjoying this book at all. I'm gonna be transparent about it. I don't know, like, it feels Hallmarky, which I'm not surprised of because it's a Christmas book, but at the same time, it just feels like I'm reading text messages, because why are they saying half the stuff that's being said? Like, why is the character saying LOL? Who says LOL? And why is it an all caps saying, he's so hot, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point? Right, that part. Nonetheless, I'm going to continue persevering no matter how hard it is. I know I can just switch books, but in my head, I don't want to switch books until I am caught up to day 12. So hopefully it goes by okay until then. It's nighttime now. I have no words. I finally caught up with the book A Heart for Christmas. My thoughts, it's really bad. I feel really bad whenever I don't like a book, because I know writing a book is hard and I am not one to judge, but I will. And I looked at TikTok and a lot of people are having similar complaints to me. Everyone agrees that the quality of the book is just not good. It's a young adult romance, but it very much reads as middle school fan fiction. A lot of people are pointing out that it's translated from French, which is why it kind of reads weird. I'm not saying French people are weird. I'm just saying like the translation got messy. But a lot of people also made points that even though it's translated, they should have still went over it, make sure the grammar and the spelling reads well, and it just seems like they didn't do that. It just seems like they did a direct translation. I don't know, and I don't care. I just want to get the book over with. I don't know. I really don't like it, and it's making it really hard for me to want to get out of the slump, because every single time I open the book, I was just like, I don't want to be doing this. I'd rather be doing something else. And I just feel like that's one of the hard things about trying to get myself out of the slump, is because I don't want to make it feel like it's a chore. You know, I really don't want to make it seem like I'm forcing myself to be doing all this reading, but in the end of the day, I am. And I just don't want to make it seem like it's a chore for me. So, hey, maybe it's my fault for picking a book that's objectively bad. But, we live and we learn. You can't just only read good books. Sometimes there's going to be some bad apples. At least now I can move on to the love hypothesis. I have some hope, just a little bit of hope. I'm going to see if hopefully it'll cure my reading slump, because I'm halfway there. The journey that I set for myself, I'm halfway there. All I have to do is read this. Hopefully it's light work. This is just my checkpoint kind of area, kind of my thoughts into this process. And I'll check in a bit. Hopefully it gets better. It's officially day 2 of me trying to get myself together, and I am making progress. I started reading The Love Hypothesis this morning before I went to work, and I'm about 1/3 of the way through, which is really good because I actually really like this book. I really think that this book is gonna pull me out of the slump, because I'm excited to start a new book after this one. I'm not saying like I'm eager to start a new book because I don't like this one. I just look forward to being able to read more after this. Low key, I might be able to finish this book tonight. It's not that late into the night. So far, I am getting back into reading, which is a step in the right direction. So let's see if I still feel that way after I read a bit more of the book. Hi guys, it's currently day 3 of getting my life freaking together. My background looks different because I'm in a different room, but I finally finished my book. Honestly, yesterday I was really close to finishing my book. I had like 70 pages left, but I knocked out. But it's fine. I still was able to finish the book, which was really good. I'm very proud of myself for doing that, and I'm really excited because now I get to add it into my reading journal. But overall thoughts, reading that book definitely saved me. I feel like I'm really excited to start reading a new book. My overall thoughts, I feel like for stuff like this, you kind of just have to throw yourself out there. Like, of course, you don't want to do it too much where it starts feeling like a chore, but you kind of have to force yourself a little bit, because if you don't force yourself, then you're not going to hold yourself accountable. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching me in this journey. I know it's very much like okay, I don't really care. This girl wants to read. Good for her. I don't know. Recording this, it just kind of forced myself, kind of picked myself up to kind of go in the right direction, if that makes sense. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye. Bye.